Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we're returning to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, because the Abyssal Lagiacrus episode just went live yesterday, and actually I got quite a few comments for you guys asking to see a couple monsters that I did skip over in the series. Well, maybe not skipped over, but didn't include. So think of these as a couple bonus episodes while I also try to figure out what is next for Monster Hunter on the channel. As you can see, I've got the full Abyssal Lagiacrus set. This is a pain to farm. And I also got my white whale of a bowgun, the Nether Floction. And this is one bowgun that I've always wanted to have, but I just never got back to playing 3 Ultimate to actually get it myself. But I did get it, and I have to say, I really love the look of it. It's actually maybe one of my favorite looks in the entire series. I love just the design of it. But anyway, the monsters we are going to tackle are going to be Savage Deviljho, which I think we should be able to kill in an episode. And the more difficult that might not actually be down, but I at least do want to cover in a video, is Alatrian G rank. Because Alatrian's pretty freaking tough in these days, especially solo. But Savage Deviljho I think we'll be able to kill without too many problems. I have to do an event quest for just the most guarantee we'll see it. So I'm just going to look at changing up what set I use. I'm probably... Ooh, you know what? Let's get you over to where you should be, right here. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm trying to think here. I could go for the Narga set, because that does give me, a number of good things to it. I might actually go more for... Nope, wrong one. This one. The regular G-Rank Gen Moran. And I think I will keep to using the Eclipse Gambit. I'm really digging the, some of the stuff you get with it. But yeah, so that would give us the recoil down to a Rock Steady, which I found very useful depending on the monster you're up against, and Pierce Up. So I think I just got to... Yeah, let's just kit ourselves... Actually, hang on, I might even have that as a set. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this has the recoil down 2, the Rock Steady, Pierce Up, and Evade Extender. And how many free slots do I have? No others. Although, I may actually change that up. Because I don't know how much health Savage Deviljho may have, but I'm going to try to get us the factory. Here we go. Although that does have Tenderizer, but I don't know if Savage actually would have a spot where Tenderizer procs. Either way, this will give us the factory so I can just make as much ammo as possible, so that way we should be well stocked for that. And then we should be good just to go off for it. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at just taking out a few other things. Get the Trank Bombs. Nether Floction was... Oh, it was so hard to farm for. The Loggy Armor set did take a while because you need... Actually, you know what? Let's preview what it needs, because it's actually probably one of the most expensive sets in the series. So the head on its own needs a Dynamo and a Lagiacrus Mantle. The chest needs an Earth Dragon Spire, 2 tails, 3 hard horns, so a fair bit there. The arms need another Dynamo and a Zinogre Skymerald. The waist needs a Dark Dragon Gem, 2 more tails, and all that there. And then the legs need a Ghostly Quartz and a Cloudy Moon Shard. It's it is kind of ridiculous, the amount of rare materials you need for that. And then for the Nether Floction, you also needed another Dynamo and 2 mantles from Lagiacrus. It was a lot of stuff to get. I was thinking about maybe cheating on the series a little bit and taking the Nether Floction for this hunt, but I've gone all this way being a heavy bowgunner. Let's finish it off with heavy bowgun proper. The bigger challenge, and I'm probably actually going to talk more this episode just so I have more time actually in that hunt, is going to be going after Alatrian, because that thing is a freaking health tank. I actually think that should be everything. Oh, I do need to get out Dung Bombs, though, because Savage Deviljho, I think he's a pin-happy monster. But yeah, Alatrian, back in these days, well, I don't think Alatrian really... Alatrian kind of got the hit zones improved, I think, in Iceborne. But back in these days, his best, hit zone value for gunner weapons is, 25. And that kind of is hard to get an idea of without, perspective of, okay, what's a good amount for, a weak zone? Your weak zones are typically 20 to 25 for the value of the hit zones, so... Or no, sorry, 40 to 45. So yeah, you're basically like doing half of what the weak zone normally is. So that's going to be kind of hard to do, but for... There we go. Now, it looks like it's going to be a Kuru Peko hunt, but you have to remember what Kuru can do. This is going to be a Savage Deviljho that'll pop in, and we are all set to go after it. I just want to double check. Unshakable, Combo Pro, yeah, everything's looking good. Let's embark. I guess depart, either one of the two. But I also want to talk about what I'm going to do, like, future Monster Hunter for the channel. I forgot to set Cha-Cha to give us the hot-cold effect. Ah, shoot. Okay, well, we'll start with the level 3 Pierces. We basically just have to annoy Kuru Peko until he calls in Savage. Which I don't think will take that long. But, I was thinking of maybe doing Monster Hunter Stories 2, but when I hopped onto Twitter, like, I don't really follow a lot on Twitter, but when your entire front page, when you only follow, like, 3 different sites, is nothing but all these people streaming Stories 2, I think I'd actually... Stories 2, I feel would be a better stream game, because... let's just kind of tick them off with some normal 3s right now. I feel Stories 2 is a better stream game because there's going to probably be some grinding to get levels up and stuff like that. It's kind of a nice chill stream where you could just like sit back, talk, and just have like connect with it. Trying to do videos on it like I do, I don't know how well that would work as a series, to be honest. Like, Monster Hunter can work because it is so, like, step-by-step. Each quest gets you further along. But for Stories 2, it's probably going to be you're going to need to grind levels, gear up. A lot of, like, repeat stuff that might not really work best in a series format. That, and also I feel like if I were to cover it with how much content is out for Stories 2, like, for other people, I think it's going to kind of, like, get drowned in the tsunami of content, basically, getting put out. So I'm getting a lot of comments actually asking if I could try covering 4 Ultimate. So I may actually look at starting a series there. Now, 4 Ultimate actually is... Like, the story is fantastic. I think it's probably the top tier for, like, story in all the Monster Hunter series, beating out World, Iceborne, Rise... Well, easily Rise, because Rise is kind of like a cluster in a way. It's got the story down, but there are mechanics and things in there that actually made it my least favorite Monster Hunter entry in the series. And I do admit, I think I'd like to try covering it as a gunner again. Well, I like to stick to gunner for Monster Hunter just because it is how I hunt all the time, but also because it feels a bit more cinematic. You can actually see the monster you're hunting. Ow. Stupid Renoplos. Okay, come on, Kuru. Do your stupid call already. I'm on a sheet of Big Bad Joe. It feels a bit more cinematic. You get to see the monster on screen much more than just, say, like a leg, a shoulder. And to me, it captures, like... There we go. Okay, let's get ourselves... Oh, wrong one. Let's get ourselves ready for Savage to come on in to say hello. Hey, shoot. Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, actually, he's got a... I didn't think he'd be this visually distinct to him. Oh. Now, I thought Unshakable I would have had better tremor resistance, but I guess it's only, like, maybe recovery, speed, and earplugs. Either that or maybe... Actually, I wonder if there are multiple levels of tremor resistance or just the one. I know Unshakable is supposed to make you, well, unshakable as its name implies. I can't really say I care too much about, Kuru now. Oh, actually, Savage kind of goes gold. And I do love having the evade extension on this. Like, that seems almost like, you need the skill in G rank because of how the monsters can be for speed and that. Oh, Kuru, could you screw off? I want to save the dung bombs in case Savage does pin us, but, like, yeah. Like, the dragon flaming off from his head there that's kind of like coating his eyes is just really striking. And there's Kuru out of here, so we don't have to worry about him interfering. And now we got Savage Deviljho proper. I don't know if he'd have more health than a regular Deviljho, or it's just that he has, like, the different attack pattern to him. I know this being an event quest, it's possible it does have a bit more health than, like, your standard Joe. That's actually one of the reasons why I think Elatrian I might not actually be able to take down and kill, is because it's an event quest only for G-rank version. And I know, what was the quest I did? I think it was like Cruel King of the Seas, where it's like a super ridiculously healthed up Ivory Lagiacrus. It took me like 35 minutes or so to take him down, whereas like a normal white goes down in, or Ivory, sorry. I mean, technically, you could say white Lagiacrus because of the color scheme, but normal one goes down like 15 minutes with the set. And I was like even down to using normal ones to try to knock it down until it was limping. So I don't know if Elatrian would have more health than that or less. The only way to know, though, will be to actually go on a hunt proper for it. And I do hold that Elatrian is the best, like, endgame boss of Monster Hunter as a series so far. I know Iceborne, he got a pretty radical change, but the only issue I had with that change was you had to basically fail the hunt a few times before the game would clue you into how to actually do it. Because the hunting notes actually tell you, like, the best element to use and when to use it. It's just you don't unlock the hunter notes on him until, again, a few failures in. It's not like after the first hunt, the first level's opened up for you. Did you have to come back? Oh, crap. Oh, that... Yeah, our minus 20 dragon resistance might also count for that. Gotta be careful of the dragon attacks as this set. Which makes me now also have to try to figure out what would be the best set to take for, like, going after Elatrian. It's like, Elatrian, you basically have every element except water used against you. But I don't know any sets that have really good, like, resistances outside of water. Or would have good skill. Oh boy, that's actually going to be pretty tough. And then there's also the question of how is this Elatrian going to scale with the village version of Elatrian? Oh, there they are. Yeah, Joe's kind of beating the crap out of Kiamba there, and Kuru's just there, I guess, for... Okay. Yeah, he's got a... kind of a weird color scheme, depending, I guess, where he... Oh, crap. Gotta keep out of that. Stop spamming it! And that's one problem with this generation, is it feels like the worst attacks get spammed really often. Like, Logi's double hip check is so freaking annoying going after Abyssal. Because it likes to use that thing so freaking much. Oh, lordy! Okay, so that's a different move combo. We have to be careful of that. Ah. Okay, this is going to be hard. Because, again, it spams that move so often. Oh, Kiamba, you stupid. And not to mention, these companions are the worst ones I've seen in the series. Like, they can niche and minor help you, but they take too long to do the effects to help you. They, like, literally have to dance across the zone just to reach you, and then start their dance to give you the effect that, like, healing or something. Ah, it's just irritating to use them. And Savage, I didn't think Savage would do this much damage, but it has to be entirely because of, like, our elemental resistance. Like, that is... Alright, that's our second because of just how brutal that is for damage. I might even have to try this a second time and go with a different set. It's like, I thought this would be good because of the effects on it, but that Dragon Resistance plays way too pivotal of a role with, like, that breath attack he has. And now I have no idea where they went. Like, look, you have to dance across the frickin' zone. You're still going, and only now you start doing the wind-up. And you stopped! You heard the music going, which is the sign of... I tell you, that is so irritating when you get into a situation where you know they could have helped you, but they just take too long to do anything. I almost wish you would have gotten something like extra carts if you didn't bring them, or an attack and damage boost, or attack defense boost, something. And Savage, I don't think we've even broken your face yet. We are getting some flinches off, though. There we go. And this is not good. Oh, yeah, like freaking hell. Oh, I don't even have that's right, I don't have the stupid tremor resistance. Okay, Unshakable is not as helpful against the endgame monsters. It almost feels like, more like you're trying to help somebody else with farming for their stuff, because it doesn't help against the Lagiacrus, it doesn't help against, like, savages we're seeing here. Ah, frickin' hell. God, I'm surprised how much damage he does. Whew. Okay, well, at least that's like the aggro mode done, but yeah, we're not in a good spot for this hunt. I really was not expecting the dragon to be this powerful against us. And he's enraged again. I probably should have just brought my Narga set with us. That probably would have given us the evasion +2 to really help get through some of these, like, super hitting attacks. Okay. Oh, did not actually mean to do that, but I guess we'll take it anyway. Oh, no, changing areas. Whew. Yeah, this is also where Gunner Armor, you feel how squishy it is. This could be full endgame set, and the wrong attack, and it's basically a one-shot. Oh, you're hungry again. If we can get him to limp, then I can easily just capture him, and the crew will be no problem at all to hunt. Oh, god damn that. Yeah, I really thought Unshakable would have given us a bit more protection from, like, tremors and current resistance, but it doesn't actually. I mean, I guess the defense boost is nice. Oh, no, actually, we don't have defense down. Oh, I guess maybe that canceled out the effect of it. Whew. Yeah, I don't need recovery speed. I could use health restoration, though. Okay, you know what? I'm going to just get out of this area because, like, see, I don't trust those guys to actually get their stuff off. I've gotten burned too many times relying on them, so it's basically, I'm just going to keep care of myself. And that was all... Yeah, okay, so that was all of our Pierce 3s. I'm really hoping Savage doesn't have much more health left on him, because the longer the fight goes on, the more chance there's something like that getting us. Oh, I don't know how I dodged through that. I think I'm just getting... Oh... Really? You have an ability to put us to... Why do they get up before we do? Oh, you've got to be kidding. And because of the... That is so stupid! Oh, Kuru, I could use you just to screw so hard off. I know Crimson is able to, like, do the sleep song, but I didn't realize... You rat bastard. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to take the normal 2 out and just kill him, because you are asking for it. There, stay down, you pain in the ass. It's like everything is working together just be a pain in this hunt. Savage being absolutely savage with the frickin' fire, or the dragon breath. Kuru showing up with the sleep song. Alright, I don't have to dodge the roars. But it looks like I don't think Unshakable has an evasion up skill to it, but I was, I think, rolling through some of those dragon breaths. Okay, well, at least Kuru's out of here for now. So it is back just one-on-one with this guy. Who I'd really like to see start limping soon. But I don't think he'll be so nice for us. You little bugger! God, Cha-Cha, you... Like, I hate Cha-Cha the most. That is without a doubt. Now, you could argue, well, it's because of the Me-Link's mask, but the thing is, the Me-Link's mask serves a purpose of actually letting you get some more extra chances of materials per hunt. Okay, now that, I think, was kind of BS. For the tail to swing around like that. Oh, that might be how I have to do this. Is dodge through the dragon breath. Oh boy. Oh, come on, can't you please limp? Ah, not yet. But I might be able to pull this off. Now that I know I can actually dodge through that breath, somehow reliably, because, like, I don't have an evasion plus skill. I have the evade extender, which gives you the extra distance to your rolls. Oh, well that's interesting to know that he has interdimensional boulders. Oh, actually that enrage wore off, I just want to say remarkably quickly, but it's already back again. Ow. And we're just going to evacuate the area to heal up. We gotta be tactical about this, otherwise it's going to be a fail pretty quickly. And Kiamba, because they're still in the zone, I just can't go rushing back in. There you are, you little bugger. God, you guys I hate so much. It's just that we don't get anything, like, to make up for if you don't bring them as solo hunting. Nope. Was eating something, maybe? I was kind of hoping that would have calmed him down, but obviously not. Although this still... Oh, okay, there we go. Enrage is off. Oh, you dumb Renoplos. Oh, okay, so there's the second break on his head. I feel like Unshakable might actually have... Oh. Maybe Unshakable gives you, like, an evasion skill. Because it feels weird how much I'm actually managing to get through some of these attacks he does. I don't think I'm that skilled for it. Okay, but don't screw us over as we come back in here. Okay. But another thing I'm also realizing, too, is... as much as we might take Savage Deviljho down, we still have a Kurupeko to try taking out after this as well. And if all my ammo goes into trying to take Savage here down... Oh, there we go. Okay, we can do this. That was the big key, is now that he's limping, I just need to get a good opportunity to get a trap down. So if he can just, like, get himself in a long animation... go after... Kiamba's in the area, too. Don't solo focus on me. Oh, yeah, sure, Kiamba. Very helpful. Dance right into that attack. Okay, come on, Savage. Here, you hungry dino. Come on. Oh, now you... Not much is going my way this hunt, is it? Come on. That's a good boy. That's a good, hungry, angry dino. There. Now we just got a little bird to shoot down. Kuru should be no problem at all. Like, none whatsoever. But Savage... It was only that one attack that did so much damage that got us twice. Now that he's taken care of, it's just going to be a quick, easy... Maybe like a slaughter. Well, hard to say. This bowgun is pretty strong, and Kurupekos aren't exactly very strong monsters. So it will hopefully not take too long before we got it down. But that was Savage Deviljho. Word of advice? Don't take an armor that has negative dragon resistance. You're going to have a bad time. I just managed to, again, pull that off because of the Unshakable skill, I think. I don't know everything in the skill, and it's the one thing that I at least like that World and Iceborne and Rise have all been rather straightforward in explaining what the skills and, like, the compound skills include. Back in these days, it was a guessing game, unless you, like, looked online for somebody who, like, figured it out. Okay, but where is Kuru? Did he maybe go down by the watering hole area? Because he's not in any of the desert area. He wasn't in the cave. There's maybe the desert area and then the one area beside that still to check. But yeah, considering what Savage Deviljho was, oh, there you are. I do not think I'll be taking this armor set for Elatrian. I gotta figure something else out. Oh. Nocturne Pekko. Oh, actually, it looks like he's gotten quite a few parts broken off of him. Both wings, and then we'll see about trying to maybe get the head from him. Or I guess the beak, not the full head. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So what armor might be good for Elatrian? Because, I mean, I am going to focus on that with what could be an entire frickin' hour-long hunt in a way if I time out. So I'm going to want very good thunder resistance and very good dragon resistance. I don't think there's that many sets with an overlap like that, though. Like Abyssal, I think he has very poor dragon resistance because that's the weak... That's the element you normally take against him, but if you're a bowgunner, you basically are stuck to raw. I still do want to see an overhaul of how dragon ammo works in, like, future titles. Just make it so that way very few bowguns can use it, but it works just like the other elemental ammo types. You know what, let's even... Yeah, we got them. Oh, actually didn't even have to combine any of my Pierce ones for Savage. Okay, so... And then because we took care of Savage, I don't think we'll see Kuru Pekko having anybody else called in for this hunt. I think he basically gets like the one big backup call, and then that's it. I'm actually kind of surprised that he does 3 when he's not enraged. I thought he normally just does 2 for, like, his standard, but I guess it is 3. I mean, thanks, I guess. I wish you would have used that a little more often when I was going up against Savage Deviljho earlier. But at least it's something, hey? No, this is going to be some nice damage off. Yeah, there's the head broken. And I don't have another trap, so you're just going to have to be killed, Kuru. Trying to think. I should take... No, Diamoralis I think is actually weak to Dragon. I was going to say maybe that would be a good set, but I don't think so because of that. I'm going to have to do a little bit of tinkering and tonkering to figure out what the best set will probably be. It's also going to need to have some good, like, offensive capabilities, too. Oh, there we go. Kuru is just limping around now. So we'll just make up a bit more Pierce 1s, and that should be this hunt all wrapped up. Oh, wait, he flew this way? I thought he was going to fly to the nest, though, because he's limping. No, he flew over here. Huh. I thought his pattern was to fly, like, through, kind of around the cave system, then down into the, almost like, sheltered pool area. Oh. I mean, this little volley here could actually be the end of things. I mean, let's see, there's Zinogre's armor, Lagiacrus. Well, Lagiacrus, actually, I don't think I would use, because I think these skills are mainly Tenderizer and Pierce. Might actually have Elemental, but I don't think I'd be using Elemental like Bowgun. It always kind of seems, once you, like, compare the numbers, Raw just does much better than Elemental ever does. It's actually kind of something I would love to see a change to. Because Elemental, you kind of would imagine that should be your heavier hitter because you have more limited ammo use from it, but it doesn't turn out that way. Even in Rise, if you have, like, full Elemental build, it's not that powerful compared to just raw shots. But that was Savage Deviljho taken down. Hits like a truck, sweeps like a train, and leaves you with a lot of pain. But we'll see what rewards we get, and he might actually even have his own armor set. I should check and see once we get back. But yeah, Savage, I think if I didn't take something that was so weak to Dragon, we would have fared a little bit better for it. But leave it to me to not think things through. I'm definitely not going to be doing that for our next hunt, because, like, it is going to be a huge, huge challenge. Alatreon is such a hard fight, both because it's such a health pool, and because it has terrible hit zones to it. Alright, let that wrap up, take our rewards, and then we can end this episode off after previewing the gear, if there is any. Okay, so nothing in here, but I think it should be... Ugh. I should have just killed Savage. Like... Wow, we got nothing special from that. Kind of disappointed, to be honest. Earn the Malnourished Blood Award, but that is given for hunting Savage Deviljho, so it's proof we did do one, even if the materials haven't been, like, generous for us. Okay, just a gem. I was going to say, did you actually get a frickin' crook from that? But no, just a gem. I don't know if Savage actually does give a rare material or not in 3 Ultimate. Like, yeah, I feel like there's gotta be a set for, like, Savage that's more like a red coloration, but we just didn't get any materials for that. Yeah, no, I don't think we did, and I don't think I have... Oh, you know what? I might as well upgrade that. Oh yeah, I need a mantle for that next one, but I was going to look and see... Okay, I hear... Oh, actually, that's not what I thought it was. Like, I know Savage Deviljho does have, like, Devil's Grin here, but I don't actually have it made to see about upgrading it further, so... Unfortunately, I can't really show you guys if there's any armor or not, but what I want to do right now is check. Yeah, see, -6 on that, -6 on... Okay, can't take those. The problem with Silver Rathalos is the fire attack and the tenderizer are kind of useless skills on that. Can't take that. Oh, hello. I don't like the negative ice resistance because Alatreon does have an ice attack, but... Yeah, see, I don't like the -5 on Narga because Alatreon uses Thunder fairly often. I might actually go for Durambros here. And I might even actually switch out to go for the Hallowed Dracan, although, what are the skills on this? I mean, I do like the Guts, because that would help us. Loading would be helpful. I don't like the Evasion down, though. Oh, boy. This is going to be interesting, trying to figure out what I should bring. But I'll figure that out in the meantime. For now, thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. We just have Alatreon to do, and depending on the comments, I do think I'm going to shelf Stories 2, just because there is so much content flooding out for it, and the channel's probably just going to get lost. I think that's what happened with, like, the Rise series. I put it out when everybody else was as well, and it just got buried in the avalanche, so I think we might be moving on to 4 Ultimate, and I do admit I'd like to try to stick to gunner gear, but I don't know if I'll do light bowgun, heavy bowgun, or bow, or even just like a combination of them throughout. If you guys do want to see that, let me know in the comments right down below. And if you have any other tips or tricks... I'm outsmarting my hair. Any other tips or tricks, be sure to leave them all in the comments down below as well. I try to respond as soon as I can to any feedback that's up on the channel. But until I catch you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.